Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 20th of April 2021 and the time now is 6:17 a.m. Well, today is a video review and the topic is how I use sonar to navigate the world. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright, so here we go. Yep. This is not a new topic. It is a repeated topic, right?
Mm.
Yeah, and then once again, I watched the video and it is still motivating to me. Yep. And we talk about uh, those blind people. They use sonar uh, to see the world.
Mm.
Yep. So yeah, to me, to obtain this ability is really uh, incredible and almost something like a skill which is impossible to learn. Yep. And I believe that this is a skill which can be learned by everyone, and um, we all are able to learn, but not all people has the determination uh, to learn it. And then what I want to say here is that because they are blind, so they need to learn it. So this is the so-called necessity to obtain the skill, so that for them even they are blind, they still able to learn this ability. Yeah, for people uh, that are not blind, I think it is easier to learn it, right? Because if we say we want to learn this ability or skill, uh, we we can see the world, so we can uh, um, every time we use the sonar skill, and after that we can open our eyes to see whether we make it correct, and then this is the advantage of us.
Yeah. But not sure because
Mm.
do you know those blind people? They actually have um more sensitive the hearing ability than
Oh,
us.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I heard it before.
mm, yeah. So that uh I'm not sure whether normal people like us
Yeah.
can can listen can hear the sonar sound.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be a problem. But in the video there is one woman. Uh, um. It's like uh. He used a clothes to cover her eyes and then trying to use
Mm.
sonar to sense a car. Uh, I don't know whether you remember this in the video.
Mm.
Yeah, and then for that girl, it seems like he is not blind, right?
Mm.
Otherwise, he don't need to cover her
Yeah.
eyes. So I'm not sure, but I think that is a case that that woman uh, has just learned or has already learned
Mm.
this uh, this son this sonar skill to
Mm.
sense to see in the darkness. So um, so what I learned here is uh, the necessity. Yeah, when when one guy uh need to learn something, and then if it is really necessary to him, and with the maybe the stress uh uh or any other things, so it is like uh he only has this choice, so he will be more determined to learn it.
Oh yeah. So it means he probably he know he probably will lose his his sight in future, right? So in this case, for example, he gets some illness, he gets some
Mm,
eyes illness,
yeah.
or maybe he already lose one eye.
Mm,
Yeah. So in this case, uh, he or she will be more determined to learn this kind of skill. Is it?
yeah, yeah, that
Mm.
is the sense of necessity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Yep, and it is also the case for many other places. Uh, for example, um, um, yeah, I don't know whether uh, this is suitable. Okay, for one student, uh, maybe uh, he is uh, he is struggling with the let's say the tuition cost in the college. I mean the school fees, and then if he get a very good result, and then he doesn't have to pay and uh, to pay um, the fees. So in that case, if he feel the necessity because he really don't have money, so in that case, he will be more determined to get the result. Uh, Comparing to another guy, maybe his life is still quite okay. He's quite wealthy, and you can see the difference, right?
Yeah. I I think the person you describe is me.
Yeah.
Uh, but if you ask me whether I feel the sense of necessity
Mm,
to get the first class owner, and then so that I can waive
mm,
my my student loan,
yeah.
I will say no. Yeah, I
Oh.
don't have that sense. Yeah, because that um you 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 study in college, you
Yeah.
need to pay some money first, yeah,
Mm,
before you can get the student loan. So that means the student loan won't cover all the costs. Okay. And
yeah.
even though the student loan cover all the costs, mm, in this case I will explain later. Okay. So assume the student loan cannot cover all your study costs,
Mm,
then you have to take out part of the money. Maybe it is 20% or maybe it's 30%. Yeah, so
yep.
if you really don't have that money, then you can't go to college.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. So if you have that money, so the remaining can be covered by student loan, and then you amortize the loan to 10 years, 20 years to pay back.
Mm,
So in the case when student loan can cover all your uh, all- can cover all the costs, okay, and then yeah, you can directly amortize your student loan into 10 years, 20 years. So you
mm,
also won't have the free won't have the sense of necessity. And
yeah. That's
also
also.
yeah, and also mm, yeah, this is real money. Who don't want? Yeah, this is not this is not a small amount.
Yep.
Mm. But did did all people are are trying to achieve that? Not many. Yeah, just like one story I share you in the past. Uh, when Alan asked the uh, ev- uh many students in the classroom, and no people will even answer, yeah, I want to get the top, I want to get the top result. Yeah,
Mm,
they want to get a pass, something like that.
mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, and for example, I ask you, yeah, whether you want to become a top teacher, so that you can like mm, teach the native to speak English.
Wow.
Mm. Yeah, teach native to speak English. Yeah, can you imagine that? You can, but
Mm,
uh,
I can't.
you will. I mean, yeah. You can or you can.
I mean cannot.
Oh. Mm. I think you can. Yeah, yeah, you can. But you won't like try hard to do it because it is too stress.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
And I think learning this kind of ability, it really require you uh mm, the reason that you want to learn this ability. For
Mm,
example, just now
yeah.
you talk about the real sense of necessity.
Mm,
So you probably will lose your size in maybe in 1 year's terms or in 3 year terms,
yeah.
because you got some eyes illness. So at
Mm,
that time, you definitely will try hard to learn this.
yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad connection for a while.
Okay. So I mean, you need the real sense of necessity. For
Mm,
example, the example I said just now, you probably will lose your sight in 1 year terms,
yeah.
or in 3 year terms, or in 5 year terms. Then at that time, you will try hard to learn the skill.
Mm, yes.
And also, uh like many people, and also including my uncle got the lung cancer, and
Oh,
only he got the lung cancer, and then he start to he start to persuade himself, yeah, don't smoke anymore. Yeah, yeah, don't continue
mm, yeah.
smoking. And then he he also try to um, like um, build up some healthy habit.
Mm, like
It's some healthy habit.
exercise, diet,
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah. So this is human.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, this is so true. And many people they choose to have a very healthy diet when they already has some illness which is quite serious. And before that, they can do it, but it seems like it is impossible to do it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, they can always choose to do it, but it is way too difficult to do it.
Mm. Yeah. And also, yeah, also for some people, for example, they get some serious illness, and
Mm,
then they also give up. Yeah, they give up themselves. They don't want to try.
yeah.
So I think it also makes sense. For example, you will lose your sight in the foreseeable futures, and
Mm,
then what will you do? Maybe you give up yourself. Mm,
yeah.
and you don't want to try. So uh, the probability of one, if we look at the statistic, the probability of one people successfully acquire a skill. Maybe it just according to 80-20 rules, maybe
Mm.
only 20% or even 10% of people can really acquire that skills.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. And I don't know whether the percentage uh for those blind people they have learned this skill. What do you think? Do you think it will still follow the 2080 rules like you mentioned just
Yeah,
now?
I think yes.
Oh,
Mm. And because this is only available in US, I think it's US, right?
yeah, I think so.
And uh and I think that the technique is not as easy as we imagine. So
Mm,
that you really need someone guide you.
yep,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, and if we lack of the lecturers or you you lack of your mentor, you can't really figure it by your own. Is of course you can. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, there's a chance, there's a possibility, but I would say it is very very difficult.
Yeah, extremely difficult.
Yeah, so if let's say if you are not blind, and then what can you do to train this to train this skill? Mm,
Or you mean the reason why we need to learn
no,
this?
no, I mean how the method. Yeah, the accessibility. Just now you just and also one of thing you say just now. Can you access uh the uh I want to say infrastructure, but this is not a proper term. What I mean is the resources. Yeah. Can you access the resource? Find
Uh,
someone to teach you, or a place there's a course to study.
um, yeah, I'm not sure your question. Uh,
Okay,
so,
okay,
mm,
if you want to learn the skill and you're
yeah,
not blind,
yeah,
yeah, so you still can see, you still can watch some
yeah,
video. Let's say this is the case, and then you want to learn this skill. Yeah,
yeah.
how do you learn it? Where do you learn?
Yep, I think yeah, maybe we really need to look for those uh professionals uh
Mm,
that have this skill, and maybe maybe we need to learn from a blind person, maybe.
hmm, mm,
Yeah, but I believe that the coach or the trainer may not be blind. Yeah, I'm not sure.
mm. Yeah, and this is also something that we can do research in advance. Yeah,
Mm,
so
yeah.
that uh we can be well prepared.
Mm. Yeah, but
Mm.
I believe that this is not a skill which we can learn like just let's
With
say
memory.
yeah from some videos or from some books. I think it is more much more difficult than that. You really need a guide, a person to guide
Mm.
you step by step.
Yeah.
Mm. Yep.
So, mm, okay.
Yeah. So
Mm,
I think this is a very difficult skill. Uh, I think if we can rank this difficulty level, of this sonar skill, I think it will be somewhere close to 10.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we compare like learning a language or to learn how to uh, do do a sport like let's say um, skating or skiing, it's much more difficult than that.
Mm.
Yeah, and even if you say to use your left hand to write, and I think that the difficulties of that is maybe is around uh, 5 or 6 only.
Mm.
Yeah, and this could be really, really close to the most difficult and nearly impossible.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then okay. If I want to ask you, what's the value of this video? What will you say?
yeah, value. And okay, firstly is the positive attitude um towards life. Yeah, because he say he was blind uh since very, very young, and it seems like less than 2 years old. Uh, and then what make him different is that he didn't give up, and uh, we all know that not all blind people has have this sonar skill,
Mm.
and I believe that it is not something like if you are blind and then you must be able to learn this. It still needs a lot of determination and maybe some positive attitudes to continue to live uh, like this.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is one of it. Yeah, the positive attitude towards life. And um yeah, the second one, it seems like I'm not very clear about this. He did mention something like something which is quite philosophy, and it's like how we uh face our challenges in our life, and many of the challenges is just like the darkness,
Mm.
and then how do we deal with it? uh, um, uh, Maybe this can also be also related to the one that I mentioned just now, the attitude
Mm.
of us. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the value of this video is actually first is the awareness. Yeah, I'm not sure my point is similar to you.
Okay.
My first point is awareness. So that
Mm,
means you can know that there's a way. There's a way you can do this.
mm,
Mm. Yeah. So that when you're going to blind and you're going to lose your sight,
yeah.
so that uh yeah you can yeah you have at least you know what should you do.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah, and second I think uh mm, yeah this is how to say, so uh actually it's similar to the point one. What I want to say is something like the opportunities. Yeah. So actually it's the same.
Mm,
Or I should say the first point is actually the awareness is, mm, yeah, you can fix it. Mm, yeah, you can
mm,
fix this, and this
yeah.
is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this. I think this is what I want to say in the point one, and point two is the
Mm.
opportunity, so that you can really find a method and learn it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Awareness is really something important, and try to recall the conversation yesterday. Yeah, it's also about awareness, right?
Mm.
Yeah, we were not aware at all
Yeah.
uh, many years ago when we choose to enter college to do the degree.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, because we were not aware of it at all, right? It is not
Yeah.
like after I consider this and then I choose to go to the college or university.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm. Yep, it's the awareness.
Mm.
Yep,
So
even
that,
we are not blind, we have the internet, we can do it, but we still somehow didn't know about that.
yeah. Mm. Yeah. Maybe you also do some searching, like how blind people survive or something like that. And but it won't promise you, it won't have a promise that uh, your searching can link to
Yeah.
uh, this sonar. And
Mm.
actually, the technical terms is like uh the anchor location, the the anchor location. So you use your anchor to 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 self-directing and locate,
Mm.
self-locating. Yeah.
Yep.
So it won't, you may or may not get that piece of information.
Yes,
Mm,
exactly.
yeah, because maybe at that time you search how blind yeah, because you don't know the keyword. You don't know
Mm.
the keyword. The keyword is how blind people see the world. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the keyword, but you won't, because you didn't aware this. Yeah,
Mm.
how can blind people see the world? You wouldn't do this kind of searching. You'll see, yeah,
Yeah.
how blind people survive, or maybe you'll search some motivation quote or something like that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you fall into the trap, and then you just like, yeah, I need to be positive or something like that. Yeah, I
Mm.
need to find a person to take care of me, or yeah.
Yeah, this is really unknown.
Mm. Yeah, so this is the awareness. Is very important because it can spot our unknown.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have anything want to add in?
No.
Okay, yeah, me neither.
Yep.
So that's all for our today conversations. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we make, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.